Good morning, it's Barbara. This is my second take if you were on a minute ago because I'm testing my equipment and I thought I'd do a live. Now, somebody came on, Peggy or Patty, I'm not sure, said they couldn't hear me. So I got nervous and stopped and went and listened, but I could hear myself when I played it on YouTube. So I'm hoping that this means that everything is fine. I don't really know how to change how loud you hear me. So I'm hoping you can hear me. But I don't know why Patty, was it Patty or Peggy? I'm not sure which now. I'm terrible. Anyway, it's a beautiful, gorgeous morning here in southeastern Pennsylvania. It poured like cats and dogs yesterday morning. I think we probably got 2 inches. And then was kind of dreary all day. We did get a walk-in, which was good because Pearl won't pee if it's raining. So we got her out and got her organized, and that was good. And today, it couldn't be more beautiful. It's crisp and clear. It's a little cool, but not too cool. And not a cloud in the sky, and it's breezy. I have clothes in the washer that will soon be out on the dryer. I mean, the clothesline, and that should be fun. I'm thinking about going and grabbing Aura and making her sit on her deck. Get her a little outdoor time that's not going to the doctor, although she was talking about driving to the go get her mail at the mailboxes of her development. It's a little too far for her to walk, a little uphill, so she's going to drive. I said, did the doctor say you could drive? She said, well, he didn't say I couldn't drive. I said, does he know you still drive? We'll see. Anyway. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I ended up reading all day yesterday. It was a beautiful day to read, and it took me all day to finish my book. I finished The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, and I highly recommend it. Hey, Carol, can you hear me? Because people weren't having trouble hearing me before, so I'm trying again. Anyway, it's a great book. It's obviously very well written. Oh, good, thank you. Very well written, and, you know, probably the ultimate revenge story, if you like revenge stories. But quite a long book. It took me 3 days to read it, and you know me. But I was reading all the words, which is not typical. So that's part of it. But in my previous video, I mentioned that his father was a famous general. Dumas' father was a famous general under Napoleon. And there's a very good book called The Black Count that tells the story of Dumas' father, who was born a slave in Haiti and was adopted by his white father and taken to France. And that story is recounted in the book The Black Count. And in fact, his siblings were all sold into slavery, and his father picked him for some reason and took him to France, and he was educated and ended up being one of the best generals that Napoleon had. And interesting story. But I recommend that one too. That's a biography. So that's what I did yesterday. I read all day. That's all I did. In fact, when I was putting my stuff away, I always have to put the clicker away and my glasses, you know, in the cupboard with the door closed so that Maisie doesn't eat them between the time I go to bed and the time she goes to bed. And I realized when I was putting away my glasses that I didn't have to put the clicker away because I hadn't had the clicker out all day. So the TV didn't even go on yesterday. So whatever bad news I might have gotten from my TV, I did not get. So that's good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I do appreciate your kind words and the good wishes that you send me. I really do. And so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sleeping okay. And, you know, all is well with me. I have, and it's interesting. Sometimes I wonder, maybe everybody's weird in their own way, and I'm quite sure that's true. But I mean, I would not last night, the night before last, when I was, still like only halfway through the book or a little more than halfway through the book, and I was sitting there and I had this idea of something to do with my painting, and I'm like, I want to do that, but I want to read, but I want to do that, but I want to read. I'm like a little kid. Anyway, so for the last 2 days, I've been putting off some ideas that I have had for my painting so that I could finish this book, which I've read before and know practically by heart. But I finished the book. So today I'm going to be working on my painting, on my drawing. I have these art books that I'm really interested in doing things with, and an idea that, I'm going to try to do my La Boca in the style of that book I showed you yesterday. My La Boca is that scene in Buenos Aires that I've painted several times, and I thought I would try it one more time, and, but really focus on perspective and that loose watercolor style of urban sketching and see what I come up with. I will show you tomorrow, even if it doesn't turn out, unless I don't do it, which is possible because you know me very well. So I have some ideas, and reading some books. I confess, that book I showed you yesterday, I got 3 books. I got 2 other books that look like really good books, and they were $3 each. Free shipping. I know. I'm all talk and the no buy year.